So one of the things I notice about top performers is they're very effective in the first 60 to 90 seconds of the first contact when they're prospecting or when they're calling a referral for the very first time. They know how to make a great first impression, but most importantly, they know how to engage in a conversation to get the prospect talking. Because it's really about getting them to talk and open up that lowers that resistance and makes them more receptive to a longer conversation, perhaps an appointment in the future. And this is really critical. So if you want your people to become better at prospecting, that's something you want to do. You want to focus on the first 60 to 90 seconds of the very first contact. And one of the ways to get your people better at this is to teach them how to introduce themselves in a more effective way. So if I'm introducing myself for the very first time, I want it to be quick and short and effective. So I want to get my name across, what I specialize in doing, and then a quick question to see if we can expand the conversation and lead into something that could actually go somewhere. So turning kind of a lead into an actual prospect. So it might go something like this, how I might do it with the sales gym. I might say, Bill, I really appreciate you taking my call, and I know you're busy, so I'll get right to the point. My name is Mike St. Lawrence, and I'm the founder of the Sales Gym. What I specialize in doing is helping sales executives like yourself turn their sales team into a more effective selling machine by training them the same way elite sports coaches train their athletes. It's a very unique approach to breaking the most common habits that cause salespeople to fail. So I guess that, the question I have for you, is this a good time for us to talk? Do you have a few minutes now, or would it be more effective for us to schedule an appointment in the future? Which would be best for you at this point? So what we find is when we start calls like this, the person on the other end of the phone is likely to pick one of those two choices, and either one of them is fine. So, it's great if they have time right now to talk, but maybe they don't. So you schedule an appointment on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and it's all good. The key is that you've engaged them in an effective conversation, and they've chosen to engage with you, whether it's now or in the future. So if we look at what I did, is I introduced myself quickly, and I talked about what I specialized in doing, and then I quickly transitioned to, is now a good time to talk, or would you prefer to set an appointment in the future? So it's that alternate close. So what a lot of salespeople that doesn't work, and this is a habit you want to break, is they'll get on the phone and they'll introduce themselves and they'll ask the person if they have time to talk right now. And that might go something like this. Hey, Bill, my name is Mike St. Lawrence with the Sales Gym. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what we do and how we're helping other sales organizations and such. Have you got a few minutes to talk about that? And unfortunately, when you do it that way, what the prospect will often do is they'll say, hey, Mike, I'm kind of busy right now. Why don't you send me something and get back to me, the day after tomorrow or the day after? Actually, never. Meaning that they don't really want to talk to you. They're just quickly trying to get off the phone. So practice with your people on how to give a really good, concise introduction that's interesting by focusing on what you specialize in doing and how you help prospects or customers, just like the person you're talking to, and then give them the choice of engaging in the conversation now or scheduling something in the future. If you do it that way, you're going to get much better results, and you find your people will get better at generating more activity.